Hey everybody, it's Al with BobCAD. So today I wanted to look at some of the lead-in options that you have under pocketing and the effect that it can have on your toolpath. So here you can see we have a couple of different pockets. We're going to pocket out these holes here, and then we're going to pocket out this bigger one, and then this bigger one over here. Now, if you look at the green toolpath, you're going to see these big loops happening right now. So let's take a look at the simulation to get a better idea of what's going on. So we are going to, looks like my stock isn't set up correctly, so hold on a second. Let's run the stock wizard. And let's go back here a little bit. Okay. And our 0, that's fine. All right, let's run this through the simulation again. Yeah, this looks really bad. Let me see what's going on here. It looks like our clearance plane, maybe it's my top apart, is not quite set right. And then our lead-in options, you can see we have a bunch of really big swooping areas. So let's adjust for the top of stock first. I'm not sure exactly why everything is starting at -10. So what I'm going to do is change my stock where the origin is at -10, and then we'll make this 25. Alright, that looks a little bit better. Alright, so let's run this through again. Okay, so now we have all our spot drills and our drilling, and really what we're seeing is in these pocket routines, we're having these really big loops going on. And why is that happening? Okay, so let's get over to this pocket first. And sometimes what you're going to look at is you have some input geometry, and is it a pocket or is it a profile? It's a pocket if you have to take multiple steps, if you have to step over to clear the stock. If it's a profile, it can get all the stock in one pass. So, it looks like pocketing is appropriate for this example because we have 2 passes. But these big loops that are happening, this is where all our gouging is coming from. So if we look at this pocket feature and we look under our leads, you can see how this is set to spiral. So we have it set to spiral, ramp, length, radius, angle of approach, and then spiral tolerance. So what's happening is because of this number here, we're getting a really big loop happening, and that loop is actually gouging the part. So we can either go to your leads and choose something like a ramp or a plunge, or what we need to do is to drop down this radius ramp length. So let's make this 3 instead and recompute. And now you can see we're getting closer, but we're still outside of the part here. Okay, so let's drop that down even more. Let's say 1, and now you can see how when we're leading in, it's staying inside of our part boundary. Okay, so let's go ahead and simulate that. We haven't updated all the pockets yet, just 2 of them, or 4 of them, I'm sorry. So now you can see how the tool is ramping down and really let's go ahead and update the other ones as well. So this one here, okay, let's update this one. And let's go from 8 to 2. And now that's tighten that one up, and then we'll do the same with this one here. We'll go from leads 8 to 2. Alright, and then that one looks like it's close. We might drop that down a little bit smaller, just to make sure that it's staying inside, say 1.5. So the ramp length radius is really the size, in this case, of the radius that's being generated. So we want it to stay inside of the pocket boundary. Now there's no gouge protection for that parameter, so if you use a value where the lead-in violates the profile of the part, then that's what's going to happen. If you adjust it so that it stays inside of the part, then you won't have to worry about that. And you can see just with some simple adjustments here, we're able to dial our profiles back in and cut the pocket the way that we would want to. If you guys have any questions, comments, feedback, please reply back to the Facebook, the YouTube, or whatever thread this video may be posted in. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much.